You said you're hungry? Okay, let's go get something to eat.
Ooh.
What do you mean? Why you trying to take my pants off? Stop, babe. Stop. I haven't even took a shower yet. Yeah. What you mean you don't care if it's musty, babe?
You're not gonna be recording this inside of a car with your kid there saying all type of crazy stuff. What, man? I'm flabbergasted. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. So what are we gonna be doing today? We're gonna be reacting to a video by Cameron. TikTok boy moms, they need to be stopped. I'm glad my Marge didn't have a weird relationship with me, so I guess we have to see through other people's lenses.
Back over there to that bench.
You think I won't fall over right now?
You better take. You let me go. I promise to God. She promised to God.
Okay.
Oh, praise the Lord.
I'm fixing to look at my life.
Come on, there. Hey there.
Aww.
I ain't washed my face this morning.
So apparently TikTok has an entire subculture of boy moms that are pretty weird. And when I say weird, I mean weird with a capital W. These women have turned raising sons into their entire personality, and it's to the point where it's just straight up creepy. And in this video, we're gonna be taking a look at the strange world of boy moms. We're gonna start off right here with these boy moms calling their sons fine. My son's so fine. You can tell she messed up with this one because she turned the comments off.
I mean, it is a cute little boy, but I think the problem here is the choice of words. I don't think you should describe your son as fine. Maybe handsome or cute even, but fine? It's kind of weird, isn't it?
I feel like there's a better word than the word fine
Yeah.
to call your son. That word
I was
being
just saying
handsome. Are we forgetting that handsome still works? Maybe she just didn't know a better word. I'm gonna give her benefit of the doubt. But if she did know a better word, yet she still chose to use fine instead, I feel like that's just flat out weird. Handsome is a word that's 10 times better than fine. I know the dictionary definition of fine is something of high quality, but that's not how people use it now. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comment section, but fine is a slang term that girls and guys use to call someone attractive. And I feel like just calling your kid that is just weird. Actually, if you look up the difference between the word handsome and the word fine, here's actually what Google says. Handsome specifically describes a man's good looks, often implying strong classical features, while fine is a broader term that can describe a man as very attractive or good looking. Y'all get the point. So I went viral for calling my son fine. This kid is iced out. I don't know. This is weird. This also has 767K likes with 52,000.
I also don't understand parents that do that. Even if you have a lot of money, I think you shouldn't be showing your kid that world already. Because when I say that world, I'm talking about the jewelry, the nice clothing, and etc. I'm not just saying you shouldn't give your kids nice clothing. No, I'm not saying that. But you don't actually have to go and buy clothing from brands to actually get good quality. I think you guys understand what I'm trying to say. You don't need to put a brand on your kid on every single piece of clothing that he has. Sorry, I'm sick. I'm still sick. But also you're teaching him like a bad way of living. This type of consumerism that isn't good. I don't know. It does create an idea that around your kid that he's bougie. That you lot are kind of bougie.
Bookmarks. I feel like that's odd. Why are y'all saving this video of this other woman calling her son fine? Like, I feel like if you're a YouTuber or something, you're saving this video to talk about it in a video. Okay, cool, whatever, right? But saving this video is just like a regular person. What do you get out of saving this video of a woman calling her son fine? Do you think the child is fine? Is that why you're saving this video? I don't know. It just rubs me the wrong way.
Are you actually surprised that you have a lot of preds on TikTok? Come on, man. Cameron. I know you're not that gullible. I know you're not.
This kid obviously looks like a child. I don't know. I feel like there's a lot of preds saving these videos, but hey. Me knowing my son's fine as F. Like I said, you can use the word handsome. You can be like, my sons are handsome. Let's look at the comments. This one has comments on, surprisingly. What, bro? Just say handsome, gang. Bombastic side eye. Just put the handsome in the bag, please. Okay, now these next posts, these mothers are saying that they were born to be their son's lover, but forced to be their mothers, which that just completely rubs me the wrong way because, like, what do you mean that you were born to be your son's lover and forced to be his mother? That makes it sound like you'd rather be his girlfriend rather than his mother. Born to be your lover, forced to be your mother. And the caption says, words can't describe how much I love you, Hayden, and how I am so proud to be your mother. At Hayden. Fire emoji, fire emoji. We share tons of memories together, and sometimes I wish I was your lover. My fault for making you attractive. Now this is crazy. This is overstepping that line. Overstepping that line, man. Actually, you know what? The line was stepped over ages ago. And you can tell this woman just got chewed up in the comment section. 18,000 comments and 33,000 likes. That like to comment ratio is wild. My fault for making you attractive. Just call your son handsome, man. Born to be your lover, and she's kissing him on the lips. Forced to be your mother. Yeah, this video.
Nah, you know what? This is weird. I think that people, I don't know, maybe these might be actors that they want to jump on the trend and get some sort of money. But I also do know people that act like this, so yeah, it's weird. I also want to say that I kind of understand that some kids will say this to their moms when they're young. Oh, I want to marry you, mom, and whatnot. Especially when they are single parents, as a single mom. That will happen a lot. But it's completely horrendous, completely wrong when you say it. When you, as a parent, say it, you should be required to go to the government and apply for a license. Or not even the government, I don't know. You should go there and apply for a license to have a baby. Because you can tell some of these people were not supposed to be parents. Absolutely bonkers.
Video is completely weird. It's especially bad when you're kissing your son on the lips. Like, the last post was bad, right? But her kissing her son on the lips when this man is like, he's not grown. He doesn't look like he's grown, but he looks like he's maybe about 14, maybe even 15. I feel like that's too old of an age to be kissing your son on the lips. And the post saying born to be your lover, forced to be your mother makes it sound like there's something weird going on. And I feel bad for this kid because from the look on his face, like, it seems like he was forced to do this. Like, imagine your parents forcing you to make a video like this. I already know this kid is going through it at school. If he's in public school, if he's homeschooled, hey, it might be a little different. But if he's going to public school, I know this kid is getting fried for posts like this. Speaking of kissing your mom on the lips when you're older, though, that's a very weird transition. But hey, y'all just gotta allow it, man. There's this video of this mom on TikTok kissing her son on the lips, and her son is like, he seems maybe like 17, 18. And a lot of people in the comment sections were calling her out for this.
Y'all see how much love he love? You love mommy? That's my baby right there, y'all. But when I find out he got a girlfriend, no more kisses for him. That is my light, my heart. That's my baby, y'all. Love you, baby. You got so big, Damon. I can't believe how big you don't got. My baby handsome, ain't he, y'all? He's so handsome.
Yeah, now this video is weird. At least she used the word handsome, though, instead of calling her son fine. She would have been like, my baby's so fine. After kissing him on the lips, I would have been like, what the? Yo, that's odd. That is odd. The caption of this video says, who else kisses their son on the lips? Damien will always be my baby. I don't care how old he gets. And then this comment says, boy moms is never going to beat the allegations. And she liked the comment. How are you going to heart the comment? I don't think she knows that they're cooking on her with this comment. They're calling her a weirdo. I think he's too old to be kissing his mom on the lips. Way too old. I don't know. That's just me. I think it's weird. I think it's odd. I think it's disgusting. On the cheek, fine, whatever, cool. That's whatever, right? That's pretty normal. But on the lips, nah, not at all. And then she brings...
Yeah, and the tension there, you can tell. Like, they weren't comfortable. Why were they licking their lips? Why are you telling him that he's not supposed to have a girlfriend? Because then the kisses will stop. The kisses shouldn't be there in the first place. So maybe he should get a girlfriend so that can stop. I don't think it will. I think she will transition into nagging your girlfriend, telling you that she's a better girl and whatever, and being that type of mother-in-law. I don't know, man. You have a problem. You definitely have a problem if you act like this, like with your kid. You need to check yourself. Yeah, man. But at the same time, I do think that the people that go or that act like this, they're not watching these videos. They don't care. And I also think that he got the page wrong. I don't think that the person that liked the video or the person that published the video was the owner of the video. I don't think, yeah, that was the case there. But yeah, so weird, man. What do we do? I just want to know, what are we doing at the end of the day? If I'm glad that we are calling people out, but I think we should be doing more. I don't know. But it's also a weird line that they can just claim, well, I love my kids, I kiss him in the mouth. What do you have to do with it? And sincerely, what can you say? I mean, it's weird, but unless they're actively doing something sexual, touching them and whatnot, what can you do? I don't know. That's a weird line.
Brings up when he gets a girlfriend, she's gonna stop kissing him on the lips, which that's a perfect transition for this next sort of segment. A lot of these boy moms on TikTok will have this imaginary beef with their son's future girlfriends. And I want to say this right off the bat. I understand as a mother, you want your son to be dating someone who has his best interest. But when I tell you these TikTok boy moms are going at it in a weird way where they're secretly competing with their son's girlfriend, which I just think is odd. And they'll make posts like these. Making sure my son can cook so he's not impressed by your daughter Stouffer's lasagna. Teaching my son to cook so he's not impressed by your frozen.
Did you clock that look? It looks like she's trying to claim him. She's trying to tell the world, like, don't look at my kid, he's mine. That's mine. That's my property. Look at that.
I just think is odd. And they'll make posts like these. Making sure my son can cook so he's not impressed by your daughter Stouffer's lasagna.
Why is she facing the camera like that? It's so weird. What are we, bro, it's so weird. What are we doing? What are we actually trying to accomplish here? This is sickness.
Teaching my son to cook so he's not impressed by your frozen pizza daughter. Like, I think it's great to teach your son how to cook. My mom taught me how to cook a few things, you know, and I'm very grateful for that because now I'm living on my own. I cook my own meals here and there. So it's great to know how to cook. But I just think these posts are weird because it's like you're teaching him how to cook in a way where you're competing with his future girlfriend or even wife. You know, it's just odd to me. But, you know, there are moms spinning it out there on TikTok in a positive way. Like this mom right here. Teaching my son to cook so he can cook for himself, for others, maybe your daughter or your son, and they can all eat. Bon appetit. And this sounds way better because it's not hating on his future.
I felt like that girl there, she knew what she was doing. It was kind of like a diss at the first one that we commented on. Huh? I think that she knew what she was doing there.
Future girlfriend or future wife for literally just existing, you know? Calling all boy moms who stare at them aimlessly because you can't believe this beautiful soul of a human is all yours until one day he falls in love with a woman who will never be as good as his mom. Lol. Bye. That's very weird. It sounds like you think that you're the best woman for your son. It sounds very odd. They'll even make posts like this, which these ones I just think they're disgusting. When my son's future girlfriend thinks she's his first kiss. You can already tell that she got cooked in the comment section of this video because she got 114 likes and 624 comments, which rightfully so. I mean, when you post something like this, you should be getting cooked online. That shows that we're in a good place in the world. The other stuff where the moms were competing with their son's future girlfriend was pretty weird, like the cooking and all that stuff. But I think this is the weirdest because you're competing with his future girlfriend being like, oh, I was his first kiss. Is that supposed to be an accomplishment? That's just weird. Why are you bragging about that? I just don't understand. How did you pull out your phone, film this, type the caption, then hit post? There were 4 different times where you could have stopped, but you decide to keep on going. These boy moms are weird, dude. When your son thinks he's slick on Snap, thinks he's in love with her, but it's actually me on my fake account because you can't play a player. Where is the joke in that? The joke is that you're playing your son, you're catfishing your son. How is that a joke? What? Do you want to be your son's future woman? Like, bro, what? How is this supposed to be a joke? This woman is fantasizing about catfishing her son just for the hell of it. When your son starts crying.
Nah, listen. We need to put that woman in jail. That's what I'm saying. If we don't do more, stuff like this will happen. Nah, are you actually that bonkers? Are you actually that crazy? You would go online and post this, saying that, telling the world that you have a fake account and you're trying to catfish your kid, your son. Oh, no. I can't even breathe right now. I don't know. Is this real? This can't be real, man. This can't not be real. Tell me it isn't. Is this why we haven't been contacted by aliens, man? I don't think we should, though. At some point, we need to call them for what they are, which is pedophiles, isn't it? And they're actively trying to groom their own kids into doing something with them afterwards. It's just that I don't understand. Is this just a way of coping, or are they actually in love with their kids, with their sons? I don't know, man. This is so weird. I can't even grasp.
But you and his daddy don't play that. If you know, you know. Sorry, son. Okay, this one isn't even like just a boy mom. This is like, just seems like a weird family. God forbid a baby cries. Like, is it soft for babies to cry now? Maybe I missed the latest patch notes on the world, but like, I guess babies crying is just soft. Why are you crying when you just came out the womb 2 weeks ago? Why? Man up. You're soft. Babies are crying. Babies don't cry. Dogs don't bark. Grass isn't green. Forks aren't in the kitchen. And it's funny how she says, if you know, you know, when no one knows. I mean, let's just look at the comment section. This is why boys grow up to be men who can't regulate emotions. Do better. That is facts. That's a whole topic for another video, but that is facts. Whole time he crying because y'all his parents. Mind y'all, baby's only form of communication is crying. Like, this is just a stupid post. It's such a stupid post. And this woman's trying to even argue back in the comment section. Bro, what? He is literally a baby. He's a toddler. Shut the F up. Why are you so hostile? And she's saying he's a toddler. Like that's not close to a baby. That's so crazy, dude. Yo, CPS, take her kids away. He's a baby. A 1-year-old is a baby crying for nothing and I should baby him up. Girl, shut the F up.
No. This is rage bait. Yeah, ain't no way this is real. Has to be rage bait. Because the fastest way to get some sort of attention is to be negative and say some dumb stuff that people will look at it and be like, whoa. What are you actually trying to say? What are you saying? Ain't no way. You actually think this way, you actually behave this way, and you're proud enough to put it online. I do believe that there's people out there that act this way, that behave like this. They're just evil. I don't think there's other definition for this. It's just evil. But I don't think those people are just out there advertising that they do that. You know, because they know deep down that that's wrong. But these people, nah, man. This is just rage bait. Because why are you even replying to the comments? Because if you actually believe that the way you are teaching, the way you're raising your kid is the right way, why are you even replying? Because you shouldn't care.
Like, her and her man, they're just idiots, dude. Explaining to my son that it's okay for his mother to be obsessed with him and that the internet groupies are haters. You can see it on his face. He does not want to do any of this. The way she's staring at him is just super odd. It seems like she's a little too obsessed. It's all in the eyes, man. And he's over there like, yo, get off me, mom. Like, you're weird. I'm glad he find you weird as frick and setting boundaries. Why he look uncomfortable? It's giving you're in love with your son and not in a motherly way. Boy moms are never meeting the allegations. Knew I found the man of my dreams as soon as I looked into my son's eyes. Your son is the man of your dreams? I don't know. That's just very strange. You were dreaming about your son? Tell me you're a boy mom without telling me you're a boy mom.
Later, babe.
Bye, I love you.
See ya, brah. Bye, mommy.
This is disgusting. Hey kids, I have an idea, and dad, you're in it too. Y'all are all gonna slap my butt after I set up my phone on TikTok and start recording. All right, you guys ready? Let's go. That's weird, man.
Talk about me. Okay.
No.
So what you gonna do if your partner say, damn, your mama fine? Okay. Oh. That's what you gonna do?
This is terrible. And I think the weirdest thing about this is how she's like encouraging this. She's encouraging her son to shoot other people just because they called his mom attractive. She's acting like this is cute. This isn't cute at all. This is disgusting. She's trying to make the next Lil RT. This woman is just creating a YN. And I think the weirdest thing is, why is she asking this question when he's this young? Like, I think it's weird in general to ask this question. I think it's very weird. But especially at this age.
Y'all tell me that men have a problem with porn. Yeah, this sort of environment will facilitate that, innit? I'm not just saying men, but people in general have a problem with porn. What is going on? Why are you slapping your mum's bum? Like, in what world is that okay? And there was a dad there as well, because I mean, I don't even know, man. I don't even know. Because the dad actually agreed with this as well. He said, okay, let's just do a little video and everyone's going to slap your bum. Why? And maybe we are looking way too deep into this one specifically, the video where they're slapping the girl, the mom. But still, I don't think that we are. Because I've never seen that in my life.
Age? How old is this kid? Like 7? Maybe like 5. That's weird. Teach him better, dude. Forever mama's boy. It looks like you're about to kiss him. You're way too close to that little boy. Yo, take a few steps back, you know? James Harden, step back.
You said you're hungry? Okay, let's go get something to eat.
Ooh.
What do you mean? Why you just take my pants off? Stop, babe. Stop. I haven't even took a shower yet. What you mean you don't care if it's musty? Babe, you're freaky as fuck. Stop.
What?
Stop.
Your son is in your car and you're role playing as if someone, I hope it's not your son, is taking your pants off. You're disgusting. This woman is weird. Even if your son is like super young and he can't comprehend what's going on, it's still a weird thing to do.
Nah, you're not gonna give him the benefit or give her the benefit of the doubt, because nah, you're not gonna be recording this inside of a car with your kid there saying all type of crazy stuff. What, man? I'm flabbergasted. I feel sorry for the kids that go through this, man. That's crazy. He was even asking her questions. Don't you know that he's gonna repeat that in school? He's gonna say that to other people because he doesn't know what it means. You know what? It's good that he will do that, and he does that to an adult, because a responsible adult will listen to that and be like, yeah, something's wrong here. We need to check it. What are you doing in your spare time? What type of environment you have in your household? Because, yeah, things aren't connecting.
Ooh, and it's funny because a lot of people actually got on her head about this, and she made a response. And this might be top 10 worst responses on the internet, man.
I'm not gonna lie. Y'all starting to irritate me with this video. I'm looking in the passenger seat at my imaginary boyfriend. In my own world. My son's in his own world. I'm not talking to the child. I'm not touching the child. Y'all are doing too much.
How are people doing too much? You're acting as if your imaginary boyfriend is taking your pants off while you're in the front seat, while your son is in the back. How are people doing too much? You're doing something sexual while your son is in the back seat. Who cares if he's in his own little world like that? It's still weird.
Chill. No, y'all are making this worse than what it is. Okay, if you watch the video, my son wasn't even, y'all keep saying, who touched? My son was in the back seat playing with his toys. I'm in the front seat. He's in his own world. I'm in my own world. Nobody is talking to the child. Nobody is even, if you watch the video, didn't nobody touch the child.
It's like she can't even get a full sentence out. She knows she's in the wrong. She just doesn't want to accept the fact that what she did was weird. She keeps on stuttering. You're wrong. Just say that you're wrong, please. Man.
Who touched you? Y'all must be trying. Y'all doing this for like views or something? Cause ain't no way. Who touched the child? Who was talking to the child?
Is it clout chasing now to call something weird out? Yet she doesn't find what she did weird? Oh yeah, I'm gonna act sexual in the front seat. You know, my imaginary boyfriend is taking off my pants while my son's in the back. You know, it's all fine. Like, what?
And this lady made a video talking about, I was telling my child I want him to eat when I'm not even talking to my child. I'm not talking to him, so she must not have watched the video. She's just saying what she wants to say.
I mean, it does sound like you're telling your child to do that when you're in the front seat talking about this sexual stuff and your child just in the back talking. Like, it's just weird.
Because you can tell I'm not even talking to him. I'm not even acknowledging that my son is responding to the things I'm saying. Because obviously, like I said, I'm in my own world. So y'all think I'm weird. I don't care if I think I'm weird. We're not friends. Okay?
No.
I'm directly looking up here.
You know what? I'm actually glad that we have channels, like legal ways to deal with this, because like she said, she doesn't care about our opinion. She's gonna keep doing what she does. She doesn't care. So I'm glad, because they don't care as well. They will take your kids from you because you don't know how to act. You don't know how to be an adult, a responsible, functional adult. So yeah, even though you're not talking to him, he's still there. You still listen to what you're saying. Don't you think for a second that his brain no matter how small it might be, he won't absorb all of that information that you're saying. And then he might say it out loud to someone that he shouldn't. It's bonkers to me, because she's pretty, bro. She's gorgeous. She's a fucking demon, bro.
What's your profanity?
How are you there looking all pretty, all giggly and that, but you're saying this stuff? The trauma that you're causing to a kid. You're not giving him a chance at life right from the start. They don't care, man. That's the problem. They don't care.
Y'all must be doing this on purpose.
Yeah, people are doing this on purpose. They're calling you out on purpose. They're not just calling you out just to call you out. They're calling you out on purpose because you did something weird. You posted a video acting sexually in front of your child. That's why people are calling you out. How do you not catch on to that?
Because ain't no way.
Yeah.
Like, you're trying to irritate me. Who, like, I do love my child. Of course I like my child. But you love kids. Yeah, he's fine.
And her son's just in the back. Kids? Her son is responding to her, so I mean, like, who knows? The son might have picked up off of what she was doing. So yeah, it's just weird, man. This whole situation was weird. But yeah, that's the strange world of these boy moms on TikTok. I honestly said everything I needed to within the video. I feel like with each post, I said what I needed to. Overall, they're weird. A lot of their posts are disgusting. And I just don't understand how they don't think before they post. That's becoming very uncommon nowadays. People just don't think before they post. Then when they post something,
I don't know if that's necessarily the case, that people don't think before they post. I think that people are just dumb. Even if they think about it, but they come to the conclusion that it's good enough to post. They're just dumb. You have to be in another spectrum to think that you can post something like this and people won't judge you and people won't call you for it. It's demented. I just want to say, if you do this, you're weird. You're weird. You need to know that you're weird. Let your kid be, man. Let him be a normal human. Stop being a groomer. You're weirdo, man.